What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome back to City Skylines. Now, if your observation skills are a little bit better than some people's, then you may notice that this is actually a different city. Well, at the very least, you may have noticed that the layout is different, but it is a new city. I restarted, and that was basically because, well, I didn't like how it was going. I mean, the progress was fine, we had a few things, but the overall shape of the city was already turning into a grid, and I don't know. I don't want the grid. It's a little boring. And while I do think that the entire grid of the area should be available for building, at least in the beginning, I didn't want it to be a straight up grid. So I designed it a little bit differently, and basically what's going to happen is, since this side is smaller, if we bring these roads all the way down, then this side is actually smaller than this side. So this is going to be the residential area, and this is going to be the industrial area. And, you know, I can add in some other things once we start to open other tiles and stuff. I can do, I don't know, something else interesting over here. Maybe this will be the luxurious area. And even further in the future, maybe this whole area will be like the luxurious island-like thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No guarantees. We'll see. But at the moment, I don't know exactly where I was in the other save, but I do know that I was pretty close to this. We did already get the healthcare, the trash, the firemen, the police, the education, at least the beginning of the education. But now you see, I think I went a little bit further and I got the high school. But really, that's not all that much of a higher population requirement. So it should be fine either way. But we are going to go ahead and drop this this guy down in here. Where do we want this? Somewhere in the middle-ish, right? Sure, right there. That works. Happy people. Perfect. So, let's go ahead. Let's see. What am I? Go away. Thank you. Looks so much better this way. So, let's zoom in on some of these things. Now, there's also something else I didn't mention in the last episode. Let's go ahead and speed this up a few. We do have, if you take a look here, actually our residential area is about to be completely full, which is interesting, actually. Actually, let's go ahead and pause this. We got a couple of these special ones. We have level 1. No. Level 2. No. Should be something in here. I thought there was. So basically, we unlocked unique buildings, but we haven't unlocked any of the unique buildings. You say 10,000 squares of industrial zone. 500,000 city money. Okay. We're at 18,000. That might happen sooner or later. Average citizen health under 20%? Oh man, we're going to have to destroy the city later, aren't we? City money -1. We have to go negative in money. Well, that's unfortunate. How are we going to do that? We better do that quick. Ooh, that's going to be troublesome. I could probably, let's see, how could I do this? Actually, you know what? We have policies now. So we could increase a bunch of these until we go negative. I don't want to waste $18,000 though. Let's build out a bunch of the roads so that way it happens sooner. Let's go ahead and just do a bunch of these, I guess. That many? Sure. And then we'll go ahead and build out a few roads. You can just keep coming down. And you're going to break that. We don't want to break that just yet. Let's come down as far as we can on each of these roads. Alright. And this can actually come, like, way down. I don't want it to go too far because I don't know where this outside square is going to go just yet. But let's go about... Basically, what I'm looking for is basically just to have enough room on the outside. You see this, the area of effect thing that's here? I want to make sure there's enough room there for everything. So we're going to go all the way over here. So let's come straight down first. And then we'll hook it up to this, like so. That's decent. That should be okay. And then this guy can come all the way down with enough room. Is that... Oh, I think that's too sharp. Oh, I don't have enough money. Perfect. All right. Is that... No, let's come down a little bit more and then go over. Perfect. Look how well that lined up. That's what I'm talking about. How far over can I go? Come on. Let's use all the money. This could bite me in the butt a little bit. But now we have all of our policies in place here. Negative money, like everything else, the healthcare and what were the other ones? Like city money, that won't be a problem in the future. That's not a problem. Health under 20%, that's going to be bad. That is going to be bad. We'll end up doing that soon, but we'll just basically have to take out healthcare, and it will suck for a while. But we can bring it back without too much extra effort. Going negative in money is a little bit of a problem. How am I already negative? Ooh. I need to take off the edge scrolling. I don't even use it, really. But it says I'm negative already. Are you going to, there's negative. Right? Are you going to give me the unique building? Come on now. Where is it? Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. All right, pause you back. And then we'll take these off because these are causing problems. That should bounce us back up to positives. And we shouldn't have had too much of an issue with it. We should actually shoot back up to 2,000 per, I don't know, whatever tick thing this is. That's about what we were in weekly income. So 2,000 weekly income. That'll be pretty good. But we're doing okay. You know, the citizens are looking for more residential zone, which isn't a big deal because we can actually, let's go ahead and pause this and go ahead and just continue this down as far as it can go, really. Residential is one of those things that really we're going to need a lot of anyway. So we're going to go ahead and zone all of this out for residential. Let's go ahead and finish this off. And all of you as well. Is it the middle? No, the middle is all low density. Alright. No problem. So just the outside of this. Now we already have a little bit extra money. So maybe we could squeeze out the rest of this. Right here. Is that... Oh, not enough money. If that connects... It looks like it'll connect okay. So that shouldn't be a big deal. Alright. So it looks like, all right, what else we got to zone more of this. Because basically what we want a whole bunch of expansion room for the residential zone. The residential zone seems to be the only zone that doesn't cause any kind of a negative effect if you zone out too much of it at one time. In the cases of like industrial, if you zone out too much industry, then too much industry will actually populate the area. It doesn't go overboard, like it stops at a certain point, but that certain point still ends up making the industry... Oh, what'd I do? Crap, don't do that. Go back and be the thing. Okay. Is that everything? I hope that's everything. Anyway, so, you know, if you zone out too much industry, then just a little bit more will build than can be sustained by the current population. So then... You know, it'll require the industries to wait for more residential or more houses to be built so more people come in and then they can fill the jobs. And if it goes too long without workers, then I guess the buildings will be abandoned or they'll fail or something bad will happen, I'm sure. But that's just me assuming things. Actually, maybe it's just the industry that causes a problem. Let's see if this has any kind of a negative effect. Because right now we have absolutely no demand for commercial. But maybe that won't... Maybe, I don't know, they might actually ask for jobs too. Let's go ahead and do 3 times the speed. Oh, I need water and electric too. Electric will spread. That's not a big deal. Although we have electric availability is already starting to suffer a little bit. What do we got? Coal power plant, $19,000. We don't have enough coal though. Like, do we have any coal in the area? If you want to find out your resources, you can actually go to the tiles. Oh, wow, I can buy one already. What do you have? You do have some coal. You don't have any oil. Where's your coal? How do I... Natural resources? Is there a way to do that? Oh, perfect. Can I zoom, please? Or do I have to... Natural resources? There we go. Okay, so what is yellow? Yellow is fertile land. Oh, that's cool. It says we have some kind of a coal thing, but I don't see any of it here. I know there's some here. This is coal. Or ore, rather. I don't know why I'm calling it coal. I don't know. This looks like oil and forest. This has some forest and fertile. Where is this ore? I can't tell. I really can't. Anyway, doesn't really matter too much. But we don't have what we need in order to get the coal power plant. That's why I'm calling it coal. So we're going to end up having to build more of the wind turbines. But in the meantime, since we don't have enough money yet, and it's dead even right now, so people are just barely not going to be worrying about it. But as you see here, we do have a demand for the residential zone, which means all of this is going to start being populated pretty fast. And then this is going to skyrocket the need for it. Well, so we need we're going to need a lot of money here in a bit. Hopefully we can get, you know, the 6 grand before this goes too bad. Because these guys are starting to lose it now. Oh, we need water as well. Let's go ahead and continue these pipes down some. What's the important one? Probably this one. 1,200. Oh, man. That's bad. Okay. So that's the important one. That covers this side. This side's already a little bit covered here. Let's go ahead and unpause this and extend this down some more. All right. And then we need to worry about power as soon as we get enough. Who's missing water? You're missing water? You shouldn't be missing water. Oh, you are missing water. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and drag this over a little bit. Sure. That'll work for now. Oh, I paused it on accident. Spacebar pauses. In case you didn't know that. I can buy new land. That's good, but I don't have the money for it yet. Our electricity is starting to be a problem. 35. Here we go. Look. You see all this is orange? Obviously, you can tell that basically means that these guys are losing power. We're losing power everywhere. This is not good. We have 6. We're very close to 6. So let's go ahead and do this. That's still 8 here. Damn. Okay, cool. We're back up a little bit, but as you see, we still need a bit more. So we need another 6. Oh, man. This is not very good. Oh, you say not enough money. Okay, estimated production 7. Do we have any more 8 that we can actually get into? I don't think we do. Actually, maybe we can do this. Let's pause this. Get rid of you, because that's still barely within the range, so we can let you continue. Then let's see if you are 8. You're going to be 8. Space is already occupied by a water tower. All right, pause this. Can we relocate that water tower? Is that a thing we can do? Oh, sweet. We totally can. And we'll go down here. Is that going to cause a problem? If the water tower is right there, I don't know if that's going to cause a problem or not. Guess we shall find out. Just like that. Okay, cool. Now let's go back to power. Unpause this. And maybe that is 8, not enough money. So as soon as we get enough money, we can go ahead and place this down. Is that going to give us enough? Yes, but just barely, and that's going to cause a problem. We're going to need another one. We're going to need a lot of these guys. That's 7. Do we have any more 8s? There's an 8. As soon as we get enough money. Now, we are gaining a bunch of money pretty quick, so that's not too big of a deal just to kind of wait it out a little bit. We're still making... Oh, there we are. Boomtown. We're Boomtown. What can we make? Oh, man, we got the intersections. We have... 3-way intersection. Sweet. We got some roads. We have a cemetery, which means people are going to start dying. We have a bus depot, which is going to help transportation, but we don't need that just yet. That's not too big of a deal. I think that's best for, like, interconnecting different areas of the city once it gets a lot bigger. But we might play with that in a little bit anyway. And then another... We have the advanced wind turbine, which I believe is a lot more. How much is the cemetery? Let's go ahead and pause this. We have bus depot. Where is the cemetery going to be at? Oh, that's going to be in healthcare. Okay. You're 8,000. Oh, yeah, that's right. We just got a big thing there. All right, let's do... Ooh. Okay, so for those of you that are also playing this, right-clicking spins it, I think. Doesn't it? Oh, I guess you can't spin this. I think right-clicking spins some things. Do we want the cemetery? Yeah, cemetery is like a place people visit, isn't it? Let's go ahead and drop that right there. Should make people happy. And it does. Wonderful. Gets a really big area, too. That's perfect. All right, let's go back. Pause this again. Go back to electricity. Let's drop another regular wind turbine here. All right, let's try one of these guys. How much can we get out? 14. Wow. Can we get any more than 14? What do you what's your max? Your max is 20? 16. What do you look for? Let us say turbine bodies of water in order to save space. Amount of power produced depends on how strong the wind is on the spot where the turbine is built. Okay. So the darker areas, like over here, is going to be better. But we can't build there yet. This does look like a decent little area, though. How much do you cost? Now, we already know that the space you're taking up, it's space efficient. But if you produce, what do you produce? 16, which is double what the max is of these guys. For 12,000. So it actually works out. So that's good. Let's go ahead and see if we can squeeze in a couple of these guys, actually. To 16. Got a 15. Get a 16 over here anywhere? Oh, 16. Ooh. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, right there. Look at that. Barely fits. I move a smidge in any other direction, it's not going to reach. Let's go ahead and jump that up. That should superpower our electricity. Yep, there we go. 87 megawatts. We should be good for a little while at least. All right, we got people missing water. Let's go ahead and move some pipes down. Let's see. What do we... Okay, so it's just those guys. Okay. Not too big a deal. We'll just extend these a little farther. Eventually, we will be, extending our residential, or not residential, industrial areas. So we'll go ahead and bring these down. Oh, wow. I ran out of money really quick. Okay. Should be okay for another little while. Should start gaining a bunch of money. Everybody's got water. Everybody's got electricity. Everybody seems to be happy. Happiness is 53%. That's a little disheartening. We do have this park, but this park costs 10,000. Statue of shopping. Constant reminder of the bliss that is to purchase something. Requirement for building the Hadron Collider. Okay. So upkeep is 16 a week. What was that noise? There was a noise. Did you hear the noise? I heard the noise. What was that noise? Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's pause this for now. Do we have any... Is it you? Oh, yeah, we have some parks. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Small park. Electricity. Water. 16. 32 kilowatts. 16 kilowatts. Small playground. Let's put a small playground in. That's an area of effect there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And let's see if we can put in something else. You cost 5,000. You take 48. Plaza with trees. A plaza sounds good. Bam. Okay, so that should make people a lot more happy. So let's go ahead and speed this up a bunch more. Take this off the screen. But see, I think that looks pretty cool. Like once you imagine the shapes of this, how the roads kind of form to the land, but they're also, the squarish shape. And in the middle is, future expansion and stuff. We can build roads there and all that kind of good stuff. It's pretty cool. You're missing water? You should not be missing water. Oh, you know what it is? Water availability? Yeah. Build another water tower. Right here. Right beside the other one. Wonderful. Go like this. Ooh, just like that. Okay, double the water. We are good. Should be good. We are good, right? What is happening? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I was about to say. Starting to bug me. You guys should be getting water now. You should not have any problems. That's better. Much better. Alright, so now we can go ahead and just kind of bring this out a little bit more. Bring this down to cover this entire area here. And then as soon as I get enough money, maybe out a little bit more. Wonderful. I think connecting them, like multiple connections for this stuff, is actually a lot better. I think, I don't know why I think that, but I do. It makes me think it's better. I could just be wrong, though. So electricity should be spreading all around the area. Trash? Why are you complaining of trash? I don't like people complaining of trash. Oh, houses are being upgraded all over the place. Let's check out some happiness. People are getting happier. You're all happy. Wonderful. That's so awesome. Pollution. Wow, you guys suck. You see, the... what? Where am I? Click to pollution again. Whoa. Alright, let's just do it that way. Basically, you see there's very, very low demand for industry or offices right now. But you see how much residential area we have. It's kind of unbalanced in that sense. That's why you need pretty much a smaller area for this. And actually, I can deal with the electricity now. And I can get rid of a lot of you and then extend you to here. And then extend the other one to here. That way we can reduce the amount of power lines that we have. I don't know why, but I do not like the idea of having so many power lines all over the place. It kind of bugs me a little bit. And this was basically my idea for this, is just so I don't have to worry so much. Power lines, here we go. And now all of you have power. Is that way I can kind of, you know, shrink back the power lines as the city grows. And that way eventually, once, you know, my city grows to this point, both of these things can get power from each other with very, very minimal power lines. It's just kind of something I've been thinking. Anyway. Now that's going to cause a problem, so I need to leave this link in here, I believe. Let's go ahead and just resize that. That way you will be connected. Yep, that'll work. And then you can go up here to there. Sure. And that way everything will still retain power. Wonderful. And our city is growing. Isn't that a wonderful sight? We just get to sit here for a bit. Alright, so let's you're going tri-speed, that's perfect. More residential areas. Did everybody seriously like fill in all of that? They really didn't. Why are you asking for more? They're about to start asking for some more industry, which is pretty cool. My only worry is that if I continue the industry here, I think that the pollution might actually encroach on this a little bit. I don't know. Actually, I didn't want this to be residential. I wanted this to remain empty. So hold on a minute. Let me fix that. Let's de-zone this area. Is everything de-zoned? Now these guys will be forced to move out, but then that'll allow me to zone in some of this for industry. Let's go down to the side of this road. Like that. Sure. Looks good to me. Then go ahead and unpause. These guys will move out. And should be good to go. Should be good to go. Oh, what? Power? Huh? What is happening? Oh, what? Oh, right. Well, these guys are now connected, so I can actually move this back some more. Reduce the size of... Oh, go away, man. Alright, we'll just bring one out from here. You're going to be moving out soon. Let's just go straight over, I guess. I don't really want that to be a thing, though. Yeah, let's go... Let's go to here. Yeah, we'll go right here. That way everybody still get electricity. I can't put it there, apparently. Go right there. Fine. Be that way. Let that be a thing. Now everybody has power again. Yay! Alright, cool. Wow, things are going pretty good. Okay, so let's check out some of this other stuff we have. Alright, so we have new services. Okay, yeah, bus routes. Got it. Electric, water, trash, education. Let's make sure. Okay, we haven't unlocked the next one yet. That's good. Happiness. Things are going. Yeah, that's okay. Health. I suppose that's decent. What are you? Levels? Higher level buildings pay more taxes. To get buildings to level up, make sure people in the city are educated and the land value is high. Alright. Wind, traffic. Okay. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to worry about this at some point, and all of this. My plan for the traffic situation is this will eventually be better, basically. We're eventually going to get this tile, which means we can directly connect our industry zone to both sides of the highway. And then we can do the same for our residential. And that way we don't have this bottleneck right here jamming up our entire town. They will, in effect, be two separate connections. The citizens will have their own connection to the highway, and all of the industry will have its own. And then once we build in other areas, up here or over here or over here, then the highway can control the large flow of traffic, and you know, they can get to any individual section of the city without too much trouble. But for now, we're going to leave this. Actually, how much money do we have? 16,000? Maybe. How much is another tile? 4,000? Let's do that. Cool. Now we have another tile. Perfect. So now we can go up here. Let's see, where do we want our connections to go? The basic idea is that we need a connection for both industry here to go in both directions, and for residential to have a connection to both. So let's see what kind of roads we have access to. What do we need? We want large roads. We're going to need large roads, highways, intersections. Do we want intersections? I don't think we want we want large roads. 6-lane one-way road. That sounds perfect. Alright, which direction are you going in? You're going in this direction? Alright, so let's do... Alright, if they're going to come in, what do we want? Do we want one way? You know what, let me figure some of this stuff out and I will be right back with you. Alright, so let me show you what I did with the roads just real quick. Let's pause the game. And right here you see my, it does kind of look a little bit like a hack job, doesn't it? But basically you have your two-way road so people can come from the city and get onto the highway in this direction. Well, and I guess in this direction. This should have been angled this way, actually. I just realized that. Anyway, I thought it was the other direction. And then there's another two-way road coming this way so people can come in and go out in this direction. And it's not too big of a deal. Even the sharpness of the road isn't too big of a deal. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. But we have an issue. I could have sworn that I put down a... one of these. A high school. I could have swore I put one down. But I don't have one. So now we have to deal with these guys complaining of educated workers. Even though we have so many eligible children ready to go to high school, we don't have the money for it. And it's 24,000. But you know what? We also have this coming up as well. We're almost to Busy Town, which should give us a boost in money as well. All the other ones did also have a boost. So this should give us a boost as well. Let's see if we can get this really quick. Build a high school. And yeah, we can... should be back to being decent after that. We're up to 4,000 plus. That's pretty daggone good. I'm thinking we're doing pretty good right now. We're doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and check the traffic situation while we're waiting. This is still a high traffic area. I haven't hooked up the roads into here just yet. But for the moment... Oh, there's an abandoned... Oh, there you go. See, when there aren't enough workers, buildings get abandoned. There's a... I do have fire, right? Yes, I do have a fire station right here. It's a little far away, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, the fire trucks are already in the area. Not going to be too big of an issue, I don't think. So, let's see. We have 2 abandoned buildings already, and that is a problem, but we need to make sure we get 24,000. Let's see. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I haven't built these roads out because honestly, they are really, really expensive. So, yeah, they're really expensive. There's another fire. And here, once we reach the next cap, we'll actually be at 24,000 before that. So let's go ahead and prep this guy, get him ready. We're going to stick him over here, I think. Right here. 24? 24? You're going to have it? There it is. Just like that. Okay, so now... Wow. We need another high school already? Goodness gracious. What about elementary? Okay. Elementary's a little bit better. High school is crazy. Look at that. We need to build another high school already. This is nuts. All right, we'll build one on the other side once we get another 24,000. Anyway, for the moment, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and pause the game. Let's go ahead and save the game. Xogueville overwrite. Yes. And we're going to call that an episode. Why? Because we're doing okay. We're doing all right. I do need another high school, but overall things aren't all that bad. Low happiness. They're unhappy. They're not unhappy, you liar. Anyway, if you like the episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more and you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, and share if you feel like you want to. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.